control. Plenty of NiP defenders ready to swing and peek on this side as soon as Dennis sees something, and they're going to get the action. There's a nade out. That's perfect. That's so much damage. Oh, they've been chucked down. That's beautiful from Get Right, but it's a B-split.
The tactical nuke certainly landed there, but now Rez has got to get his skates on, get back to the site. It could be for naught if they can just pile onto this and get the bomb planted soon. Rez just holding. Trying to stay alive as long as he possibly can. If he can take down a player with him, all the better for it, but he has fallen. So that early damage is somewhat negated as the bomb has now been planted. Get Right, though, with a CZ is always going to be a nuisance, always going to be a menace. And he's posted up in garden alongside Dennis. Lekro and Forest sitting back at CT side. They're not going to push just yet. There's zhokiNg with another one. If NiP lose this round after all the advantages they had, it is going to be a brutal body blow and the perfect way for VICI to start off their map. And it's going to be Kaze going in for seconds. Forest had 3 kills in the first pistol. Back on train, and now he's going to have to go on better and try and get that bomb defused, and there's not going to be enough time. He's stuck in between a rock and a hard place, and it's going to be aumaN that gets VICI across.
But they're going to miss that opportunity. As VICI's lining up right now for the hit. Into pit we go. Dennis with the UMP's got to do some work, can do nothing. Great openings from Advent. 2 headshots in the pit. Kaze is going to respond as well.
Countering these positions, of course, would be a Molotov, would force Get Right out of position. They do have 1 remaining in the hands of Freeman. But to be fair, there's a lot of spots that you want to throw Molotovs onto when you aggress on B. It's not necessarily going to go where Get Right currently is. They could go to new boxes, could go to second boxes. Or even the fountain. So choose wisely. Freeman's going to go out without any grenades, though, to precede him. Finds the entry, nearly gets the double, but Rez is already doubled up, nearly triple. He actually dinks aumaN down to 1 HP. Very unfortunate not to get the outright frag. Nicely tried, at least.
This is doable with the op, though. I don't think it's been spotted yet. Actually, yes, he's fired 2 shots. They know the op is there. That's why you see the safety turn in this corner. The flashbang doesn't blind the operator at all. That's a great kill. The flank has a big job to do. Here comes Lekro, he's dropped, and it's all on Dennis, he can do nothing.
On train, it has been somewhat nullified at this stage. Get Right with a CZ has already expended a couple of the bullets, only 10 remaining in the magazine. And he's going to go for the reload as Rez tries to batten down the hatch. That's a solid 1D, looking for a second one, not able to connect it, and that's the round by and large done, barring a miraculous Forest clutch. He hasn't been tagged just yet, and both players are pretty low. This is actually in the realms of possibility. It's just got a whole lot more likely as Forest is playing ring around the rosy on the site, but zhokiNg.
Shoes on the other foot. Here we go. Fast take a banana, and VICI's got control even with 3 players here, but Get Right wants to battle for it, and he's going to get 2 quick headshots. Half HP. Almost looks like he wants to go for more. The other legend of NiP puts them in a good position. Now they have 3 players still at the B bomb site. Lekro's going to start rotating back towards A, as is Get Right. But for the moment, Dennis and Forest have to hold on, and they have utility to delay in these choke points.
VICI have aggressed previously without throwing smokes or flashbangs. I'm curious if that will catch NiP off guard. Maybe one of the only keys to success. That's another one, though. Lekro has been plucked out. Dennis now is going to have to go huge with his AUG, and it's going to be onto Freeman. Along
head, it's also where NiP want to head for defense.
Get Right has been flashed out of position, going to get charged down, but elsewhere, the Swedes are pretty much taking control of the round. Forest spray onto 1, and a second bomb's been dropped. Round over. The answer seems to be a no, but now flashbang's going to start to detonate as Forest eradicates 2. Double headshot, make it a 3rd. Tripling up. Meanwhile, Get Right's pushing down banana. VICI have been caught in a NiP sandwich. And they are going to be destroyed. There is no 2 ways about this. Freeman and Kaze living on borrowed time. As soon as that smoke clears, Kaze's in a world of hurt.
We'll go for the ace Forest, get aggressive. There's 1, there's 4, there's 5, and it's beautiful. This time they're going to run right through it. Had a Molotov ready for, or a smoke ready for the NiP Molotov, and even that doesn't work.
Back to mid, they'll move, but that's into the hands of Dennis. I say that, but they've cut those hands well and truly off. They're looking to punish the rest of the ninjas in the process. Forest has to relocate. And of course, it's headshots delivered all day from Forest. aumaN should be able to get a bomb plant at the very least. Not bad considering the lack of investment that VICI had coming into this round. Does also have an AK with some Kevlar. Maybe This can be a miraculous play now from VICI. They're going to turn this back around, but no.
At the very least.
I think momentum-wise, though, it will definitely be a kick in the backside because of the 5-0 lead they had. Could have been something truly special.
They just need to win one more round to like break up this win streak of NiP. It never feels good if they lose 10 in a row. That's going to feel absolutely awful. GetRight's going to play right behind this smoke. Flashbangs would go past him, and he's got an easy first, an easy second, and an easy third.
That's so sick. Just so unbelievably sick. To have the balls to pull off that play and read that. He's been there so many times. That's where the experience really shines through from GetRight. And in doing so, this round is pretty much laid to rest. Unless Freeman can continue his aggression, they may get a chance to get to the bomb site here. And Kaze does actually have it in his hand, so this plant's going to go down. Somehow from that 3K, this is now a 2-on-2 retake.
Yeah, it's a mistake by Lekro, feeling well overconfident. Going for that second peak with time so low, just had to play passive, and the fact they've given an op over as well. Smoke in that choke point actually helps NiP close the gap, and Forrest gonna go for a heads-up duel with that AK. He's dropped by Freeman close up. That would have been a big kill to have. No utility for Dennis, looking for this one frag on the Alper, who's just trying to distract. Kaze's playing it well. No peek, and a double kill for Dennis. NiP continued so good when he was in Fnatic, and something on this NiP team doesn't seem to be playing comfortable. Well, there we go. If there's ever a time for VICI to break this 8-round streak for NiP, it's when they're able to get the opening pick with that AWP. They must convert this. They have not had these chances too often, and aumaN's going to build onto Force. Now he's in pit. Lekro, no idea quite yet. Immediate dink. That'll make him passive. The nade should finish him off. A peek from the AK. There it is, but they're already up lane. Kaze has the angle. Oh, that's the bomb. Oh, no. Vince, this could turn, but GetRight's not ready for the peek from balcony. There it is. Kaze, it's the AWP, though. He must get this kill. There we go through the smoke. Just the big thing is, no matter how many rounds you get, if you lose 10 rounds in a row, you're just going to feel like you lost the half. Even though 5 would be good, but here we go. VICI trying to add on to it, and they're going to beat this rotation on ramp side as well. aumaN's there to cut it off, but Lekro's already gotten past.
Made noise with a Molotov, but he's nearly able to double up with his arch play. Forrest, last beacon of hope, last line of defense. He has been so many times in the past, but some dink damage was done from Kaze on his way out. Another 2-on-2 retake. We've had so many of these in the best of 3 already. Most of them have gone the way of NiP, and this one may as well. Rez comes out, spraying, but GetRight is going to be bested in the... While Rez is in banana, so this would suggest it could be a B split. Kaze, that smoke's actually not going to bother him too much, but he does get a bit of damage done. Can't kill anybody on the approach, though. So now the Ninjas in prime position to get on this B side. It's all going to be down to Advent, all going to be down to aumaN. Rez has been plucked out, so now it's going to be very one-dimensional. They can't afford to wrap around with Rez any longer, and Advent is doing a phenomenal job holding the line against GetRight. This round is starting to get out of control for NiP. This is backfired significantly. Dennis is going to get caught as he tries to pull back onto the A side of the map. Frost has landed himself one headshot. It's a chaotic round. All kinds of action happening across the board. But VICI do have the player advantage. Make it 2, and zhokiNg goes in for the final frag.
They've done some crazy things on rounds like this. And Kaze's just going to go peek. He's going to get... Oh, this is... Oh, dear.
All the emotions in 1 second.
Oh.
From excitement to just pure disappointment.
Oh, no, not like this.
What a turnaround this would be. The downside is that NiP don't really have anything to subside these weapons that they've picked up, but they do have the player advantage still. aumaN with his Molotov. They're trying to stop the bomb from being planted default, but it's not. It's back on the site in a safe position. Lekro could get the drop onto Advent, did chunk him down for half of his health. There's now a deagle in play for Forrest, and meanwhile on the site and an MP9 sprays across, lands a headshot onto Advent, and this could be all she wrote for VICI in the round, but it's going to be the spray holding on for aumaN. He gets 2 with it. Now Rare's going to pick it up and start to move towards A. They're running out of time. They have to hit the A site, and it has to be now. There's still some smokes and flashbangs. If NiP decide to use them, Kaze is going to go for another peek. Will the timing be on his side? Yes, it will. He's having a phenomenal round here. But again, Rez and Dennis are going to try their best to get back into this one. It's going to be a bomb plant for Rez. And now it's all about the retake. He's got enough time. Neither of the VICI players can stop him. There is a smoke enough to choke on, intoxicating. He has to move out, and that's going to be to aumaN's benefit. It's plenty of them across the board. Flashbangs, a Molotov, a couple of smokes. So entry is going to need to be the order of the day. aumaN has been demolished down to 13. Lucky not to be neutralized. 30 seconds left. Rez still in banana. They're going to send 2 players back and 2 players through Arch. That kill onto aumaN is massively important for Ninjas in Pyjamas. And now again, it rests on Advent, and this time Kaze, he spots the first player. Gonna have a shot through the smoke following the trace of fire. And here comes the rotation round the back. Kaze is holding on for dear life. And crazy Kaze is creating carnage wherever he moves. No one is left standing for Ninjas in Pyjamas.
2 players in the site, 1 on small pit. If they make a single mistake, they're in trouble. Smoke hasn't plumed yet to block smoke, or to block small pit. There's Freeman, bombs down. He's continuing the damage, but the stack gets busted quickly. And Kaze, he's gonna get aggressive. Is he a madman? Look at this play. He's the only defender here that do spot him. Now he's gotta be forced away, but it's too late.
Maybe confidence turning into hubris. 2 and not really made any inroads, but they have drawn out what little utility VICI have. Oh, if Get Right had landed that second shot, I would have lost my mind.
I don't know if that's necessarily a good play. I mean, obviously it's great to get that 1 kill in towards lane, but the fact that you fall immediately afterwards, you now give it an AK-47 over to ZhokiNg, who's starting to cheat towards the B bomb site. He's reading what's coming. If they lose too many players on this, great counter flash. That's a thing of beauty. There's no smoke for CT spawn. Now they throw one late. ZhokiNg is on the way over, but here's the AUG underneath the smoke. NiP can't see, but Advent can see just fine. It's Forrest in a 1-on-3. He better pull up a miracle. There's no time to play around, and Advent is stalling him even further. Forrest is surely going to go down. He can't get the plant, and he's out of bullets now. It's all over, and Forrest must survive.
Freeman on the hunt. Does get the kill to add salt.
They're close up, close to the smoke. Jonas wants to surprise him and come through it. Smoke gonna block him off, and he finds one. He saw a glimpse of Force, a shadow perhaps, and that was a great peek in lane. zhokiNg underneath porch. He's gonna come back to help his teammate. Actually, he's gonna come help small pit, but Rez backstabs him. Dennis with 1 as well. Freeman, they know his location in pit. This is gonna be tough though. 2 players in arches. Good kill from Dennis coming through the smoke. That's the bomb as well. 20 seconds on the clock. Dennis reloading is dropped. Now Get Right, it's all on him, and he's gotta hustle.
He can't afford to mess about. He's just got to get straight in there. The Molotov is down. Get Right does have a smoke, but he's actually going to use that just to pick the bomb up. Oh, quad.
Go back to what worked before, Vince. Here we go. Kaze is going to get the first with the AUG, and the second holds down the trigger. Great defense from VICI.
Who else but Kaze? Maybe that's where the magic stems from. In the meanwhile, zhokiNg. Ooh, I thought he was going to get peeked for a second there as he pulled his grenade out. Ooh. Beautiful reaction speed just to chop off the head of Forrest. Triple spray. Gonna make amends for Kaze's death early on. And now Get Right and Lekro have done a lot of damage to aumaN. That's gonna make him think twice about re-peeking.
He's got the AWP. He can just hold his angle. Get Right's probably a little frustrated he didn't get that kill. It was an immediate dink, but couldn't find the follow-up shot. Freeman's at least pulled away from the bomb site, so lane for the moment is susceptible.
Lekro's been able to pick up an M4 alongside his Kevlar, and he is fully healthy. There's a bit of time to play with, so Advent needs to stay on B site. Now the Molotov is going to land in pit. It draws 1 player out. Lekro's able to get the Avenger frag, quickly switches across to the low aumaN. And what an important round this is. Advent making a move through arches, only has a UMP, but there is no head armor for Lekro. 1 bullet could seal it up. And meanwhile, Lekro, surgical precision, but he decides against it. He's not sure as to where Advent is coming from. And this indecision, this lack of information could cost him dearly, but Lekro is going to get the clutch with a 4K.
Smokes, Molotov starting to rain over the walls. Another smoke is dropped down, but aumaN only has a pistol. He's completely blind. There's the opening kill. Rez not able to follow it up. Great trade from Get Right. And NiP have cracked open the site.
So it hasn't really been working out for them. This time you can see VICI They are not interested in any shenanigans. Triple Molotov.
It's a pit of fire, but look at the read by NiP. They've called a perfect counter. This is a great call from Lekro. zhokiNg, he's up, he's committed, and he's down. Down for the fight. Does NiP press the issue is the question. One defender here, it's Freeman in lane. They cannot let him get away. They had the opportunity. Now he's spun. He's turned, and it's Rez to go for an attempt. Here come the UMPs, though. They're close on their heels. One kill for Advent, and he's going to press the issue. Wisely backs off. It's a 3-on-3.
Waiting for his teammates to get in position, didn't want to run out, get killed, and then no likelihood would be a retake and a 2-on-3 stacked against VICI. Forest is also waiting around the side. Vintage Forest with a double, and that should be the round sealed up as a result. 7. NiP slipped and slided out of the round. And there's zhokiNg, just aggression. Ruthless aggression up in the face. Get right's been tanked and fragged by aumaN. Not again, NiP, surely not.
They have to go for this. They have to hit this bomb site quickly. It's Freeman, and it's Advent. They only have pistols. One's a Deagle, one's a USP. Good adjustment from Rez. He got tagged up a little bit, but now the Deagle right behind Coffins. He could see through that smoke. Good spam from Rez. A 2-on-3. And I'm wondering if VICI's going to commit to this. These weapons could be valuable for the next round. They're at least going to see if they can find a kill.
If they don't get a kill soon, I think they're going to back away. But Kaze's posted up in a pretty aggressive position here. He may not have the opportunity to escape.
Oh, he comes through it. It's an easy kill on the Forest. That's a big piece of the NiP puzzle, but it's traded right back. zhokiNg gets aggressive, and that smoke comes up just in time. Get right might have had the angle. There's the op. Get right's the one leading the way. The rest of his team isn't in position. They now know one's on balcony. 20 seconds. They cannot turn back.
But Kaze is close range. The flick across the Dennis is going to be good. And now 15 seconds remain. Rez is being tagged up from balcony. Lekro goes in for one, but there is Kaze with
this. They're going to go right through that before the Molotov can hit the ground. Advent, he only gets one. aumaN's in trouble. Oh, that's a great adjustment. Now he's got to back away, but he can't do it in time.
Yeah, he was stuck. I think he realized it's why he stood his ground, see if he could take another player with him. It will be a 3-on-3 retake, but there is a Molotov in the hands of Freeman. All 3 of NiP players are injured at this stage, hemorrhaging blood. And VICI can sense it.
There's a Molotov on Get Right.
Also a flashbang for Rez. Molotov's been tossed out. It actually gets extinguished in the CT smoke. That could have been used on the coffin side where Rez is residing, and he was spoiled for choice. 2 plays there. Get right partially flashed up, still gets a kill, and in amongst it, Dennis has also gone down. VICI are going to secure map 2. We're heading to Mirage.
That is a stellar response from VICI Gaming on Inferno.